Ready to go. Hello Internet, this is Olin from What I'm Listening To, here, once again, with another episode of Quickies. The first CD I have for you today, I have the album Leaves in a Safe Place. This one I've been meaning to check out, and was happy to find a copy, actually, in our clearance section for a mere $1.99. When I was in a bit of a post-rock phase, I was just trying to seek out all the bands and albums that were part of that sort of post-rock movement, like Explosions in the Sky, This Will Destroy You, just placing a lot of emphasis on crescendos and sounding a little bit more, I guess, uplifting and powerful. Anyways, this band is interesting because they're signed to Sub Pop, which I don't completely associate with post-rock, but Sub Pop's really been branching out. They signed Clipping, and now that I think about it, they signed Mogwai. They released a couple of their albums, but anyways, yeah, so found this album, and really looking forward to listening to it. I think the artwork on this is stellar. Really, really, really pretty. And I'm curious if, just based on the title of it, In a Safe Place, if it's going to try to be sort of a cozy listen. We shall see. I'm looking forward to diving into this one. Next up, I have a Patti Smith album, credited as the Patti Smith Group. Patti, of course, notorious for being one of the early kind of proto-punk people. She really popularized the punk genre in the 70s. This album, actually, I really am not that familiar with, but we listened to it once in store, and I was just blown away by it. It's a much rockier listen compared to the first one. The first album, Horses, it is a rock album, but this one right here is just really ups the ante, which I really dug. So I decided to loan it out. There's a good possibility I will purchase it just to have it in the collection. But yeah, I mean, this is a reissue, I think, so it's got a little bit of extra stuff here. Sort of write up on Patti and her art and the people involved with the album. But yeah, not much else to say about Patti. Very, very famous musician. And I'm excited to re-listen to this one through headphones. Should be fun to experience again. Next up, I have a bit of a random one. This is a band, I believe it's pronounced Anathema, and this is their album Distant Satellites. I stumbled across this in the metal section, and first off was really captivated by the artwork. I wasn't sure if that was supposed to be some kind of UFO or a star rather, or I don't know, something spacey. And then the fact that it's called Distant Satellites, which now that I say that, it's a distant satellite, duh. Regardless, I was really interested in it, and so I thought maybe this is going to be some kind of spacey metal project. I'm into that. Let's check it out. There's a lot in this here. So this slipcase houses 2 CDs here. So this looks like, okay, so this is actually the album, which is much darker looking when you change the color from blue to red. It gives it more of a sinister tone. Yet another slipcase covering that one. So this is the album here. And then before I bust that open, I'll just pay some attention to this. This looks like it's a bonus disc, acoustic sessions. So yeah, must be acoustic versions of some of the songs on here. But we'll dive into this. And yeah, I'm not really sure what to expect. It's the beauty about Amoeba, is you find stuff that just looks interesting through the title and or the artwork, and you just take a gamble. I'm loving the art in this book. This is really, really cool. Very colorful, minimal. I don't know, science fiction. Some of it's a bit science fiction. This one not so much. Yeah, I really don't know what to make of it, but I like it a lot. And I'm hoping that the content on this album is similar to what the artwork is trying to evoke. Is this a booklet? It's not. It's just, looks like it's just like a CD single. And this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, so it's not every song from the album in acoustic form, but it's some of them. So yeah, this one should be fun to listen to. Even if it's not spacey, I'm sure I'll still like it. Oh look, I forgot to put that back on. I'll do that later. The last CD I have for you today, very excited about this one. So this is Oingo Boingo Alive. So this one I've actually been kind of looking for a while, and it's an interesting album because it's technically a live album, but it's the band doing a live performance in front of nobody. So they recorded this live, I think it was in the studio, they recorded it somewhere without an audience, and it's just a much more livelier sound. I wanted this in particular for one song, which is called Home Again, and it's used in a sequence in the movie Home Alone 3, which I remember seeing as a kid and thinking it was just such a great song, and it was a really great moment in the movie because it's when the main character is setting up the traps. I thought the song really complemented what was going on. And something I noticed is Disc 1 is here, so this is a 2-disc set, and for some reason, Disc 2 is missing. As you can see, there's only Disc 1 in there. So I need to hunt up Disc 2, whether it's sold separately or I buy this from a source where both discs are present, because if I want to experience it all, I need to have them both. But yeah, this band is really, really great. Really, really fun. Iconic 80s band. Danny Elfman's in it. Can't go wrong with that. And yeah, super, super looking forward to listening to the stuff on here, and Home Again, I'm mostly looking forward to. All right, that does it for this episode of Quickies. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all next week.